It's a new year and there are a number of new things going on with this YouTube channel. So today, I'll bring you up to speed so you know what to expect in 2020. The first thing is a huge long-term project that part of this audience already knows about. That is a free public bike park that my patrons and I are spearheading. To be clear, this is something entirely different than Berm Peak. Let's start from the beginning. Some of you are familiar with Patreon, which is a site where fans can support creators. I was charging $2 per month on my Patreon in exchange for bonus content and podcasts, and people really seemed to enjoy it. But then last spring, in a moment of insanity, I decided to put all that monthly revenue towards building a free public bike park. Eventually. So until we can do that, the monthly Patreon money is going to continue accumulating. Since last spring, that total has grown to $25,000. A single patron even pledged another $25,000 himself, and a few companies have expressed serious interest in helping with the project as well. So we're well on our way to solving the most difficult part of the puzzle, the money. But the location, the plans, the details, and the city we're working with is all kind of still in the works. Before I tell 1.6 million people anything, we have to get the details worked out. So I'll answer what questions I can. First of all, what do I mean by bike park? I mean a family-friendly, progressive jump park much like Valmont in Boulder, Colorado, or the Rail Yard in Rogers, Arkansas. Parks like these only take up a few acres and can be enjoyed by families and riders of all skill levels. Second question, where will it be? It will be in the Asheville metro area, so that I can oversee and document the construction on this YouTube channel. Right now we do have a site in mind, which I've been showing clips of here, but until certain things are set in stone, I can't say much more about it. Which brings us to the third question. When will we start to see videos about the bike park? I'm aiming for spring 2021. By then, the land should be ready to build on and we should have accumulated enough funds to actually get started on something. If things go really smoothly and we can start sooner than that, then we'll have a money problem and I'll need to put up the difference myself. So I actually welcome the delay to some degree. Last question, what will the park be called? We have yet to come up with a name, but for now we'll codename it Vapor Park, because by the time this project gets rolling, some will have given up hope. But Vapor Park is most definitely not vapor. It's going to be made of dirt and wood. Expect another update sometime before the end of fall 2020. Now on to today's sponsor, League of Dinosaurs for iOS and Android. In this multiplayer strategy game, you'll command a battalion of Tankosaurs to fight the evil galactic pterosaur cartel. I'm just kidding. Thanks to my actual sponsors, I don't need to launch into League of Dinosaurs ads mid-video. Diamondback Bikes, Box Components, and Slime Sealant have supported this channel for years now, and they've all been amazing partners. But this year, I'm taking a step back. This channel has always been about storytelling, and I'd like to think we've gone even further in that direction with the story of Berm Peak. Of course, all of these stories are bicycle-themed, and so it feels natural to incorporate a bike sponsor into them. But specific bicycle components present a challenge, because in order to incorporate them into a video, we need to get really specific and technical. With a broader audience than ever, it can be a challenge to make this interesting. Furthermore, the only time we do talk about components and accessories is during 10 product reviews videos, in which I like the freedom to feature products based purely on their entertainment value. So at the time of this video, Diamondback Bicycles is this channel's only sponsor. This year, we're going to tell the story of Berm Peak, go amazing places, and meet remarkable people. And just as we have for years now, we're going to do it aboard a Diamondback. And that gives me a warm and fuzzy feeling. But parting with my old sponsors was not a decision I took lightly. Box and Slime have been nothing but supportive partners. And although I've decided that having fewer sponsors is the right decision for 2020, I'm very happy to have had the privilege of working so closely with these two brands. On to the last item today, my second YouTube channel. It's called Berm Peak Express. A lot of things happen around Berm Peak that some of you might find interesting. For example, we installed a winch on the gator the very morning we started working on the Snake Pit Skinny. We filmed that installation with no voiceover, script, or storyboard. And my assistant producer was still able to make it into a very entertaining video.
Okay, if something goes horribly wrong,
Like if I say Curtis really loud, you gotta just drop the camera and jump in the car and slam on the brake. I'm not sure what this second channel will become, but for now, we're using Burn Peak Express to experiment with new types of content. One more quick item, a big thank you to all of you who bought merch during the holidays. Not only does this help keep the channel running, but it's also a morale booster to know that so many of you want to rep Seth's Bike Hacks and Burn Peak. Thanks for hearing me out on these updates. January, historically, has been a mud-pocalypse around here, so I'm using it as an opportunity to get some things done off camera. Expect a return to normal weekly videos soon. Thanks for riding with me today, and I'll see you next time.